Crypto is as easy as you make it. This is something I wish I knew when I started in crypto a couple years ago, but there's a hard path and there's the easy path. Unfortunately, the majority of retail investors and the majority of people who start investing in crypto, whether it was in 2021 or whether it's going to be in 2025, whenever you start in crypto, you are naturally dedicated to the hard path because you don't even know that an easy path exists unless you've been investing for quite a long time. And so crypto is as easy as you make it, but what is the hard path and what is the easy path? The hard path that most of the new people coming into crypto are going to join on, or that most of us started with in crypto when we joined, is trying a little bit of everything. You don't have a strategy, you don't have confidence, you don't really know what's going on, you might be making money, but you're not really sure how or why or where the tops and bottoms are, or what's the market, what's the cycle. You just don't know. When I started in crypto, I got in because of the media. The media sold me. People were making millions. I wanted to make millions, right? And so I jumped into the game, did my research, found tokens I liked, but I just didn't have a comprehensive knowledge of the space, of the ecosystem. I was on the hard path. And when I was on the hard path, I was making some money, right? I was making, a little bit of returns here and there, not really super outperforming, definitely not 100xing, but I was making money. I was in profit. And what I was doing was reading the media, watching the YouTube videos, following the influencers on Twitter and Reddit and Discord and everything. And I was doing what they were doing. I was watching their moves, learning from them, following them. Naturally, that put me directly on the hard path of pain. I didn't know where the tops were. I didn't know where the bottoms were. I didn't know where the real buying opportunities were. And I was late. When you're a normal retail investor, and you're just getting into this for the first time, you don't even realize that you're on the hard path. There are people a million times smarter than you trading NFTs, developing meme coins, using bots, using arbitrage and market makers, and they have so much more information than you. And then they go make a Twitter post and you follow that, right? Or they do something and you follow that. It's like when you have nothing, you shouldn't be following what the CEO does. You should do what the CEO did when he had nothing, when you have nothing, so that you can follow what the CEO does when you're the CEO. Like what Warren Buffett is doing today is not what you should be doing today. You should do what he did when he was just starting out in the 50s and 60s. When you're 90 years old with $1 billion, then you can go do what Warren Buffett does today in 2024, right? And so the hard path of crypto, in my opinion, is trading when you're not a trader. It's doing something every day. It's being on crypto social media and following influencers and following YouTube and being in Discord and grinding it out. You should not be grinding anything out. The hard version of crypto is trying to do 10 strategies at once when you can't even replicate success on one strategy. You can't trade meme coins, use bots, swap NFTs, snipe NFTs, sweep floors, buy DeFi tokens, leverage on DeFi tokens, and do collateralized depositions. You can't do all these things and be incredibly well at one of them. People who are on the hard path are trying to do all of them at once. They're trying to do all of them across multiple ecosystems like Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, AVAX. They jump from ecosystem to ecosystem to ecosystem. They go from Sui to Sol to ADA to Bitcoin to Ethereum. They don't have a home base. Now, this is just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Maybe you can be successful across a couple of disciplines. I have different investments, right? I have Ethereum, I have Cardano, I have Lithium, but I spend most of my time in Cardano. So the hard path is doing stuff every day. It's clouding your time. It's clouding your energy. It's monitoring and guessing and wondering and stressing. Crypto can be as easy as you make it. In my opinion, there's a way to do crypto with 10 times less effort than you're putting in now. What we know about the market is we know the direction that the market is going. Basically, the easy path of crypto is breaking this all down to the bare bones and just doing what those bare bones are. So ask yourself, which way is the market going? The market's going up. The market is going up. And the expectation is that it goes up for, another year or so, right? Maybe tops out late 25, early 26. The market's been going up since 2023. And so the market is going up. We know this. The federal government is lowering rates. Inflation's cooling off. More money's in the system. We got a presidential election. All these things are happening. This happens every 4 or 5 years. And so we're in that cycle. We also know the halving cycle is playing into our hands. Bitcoin is in its post-halving year. It's 2025 will be its year 4 of this 4-year cycle. And so that's playing into our hands too. The easy path says, okay, that's the direction of the market. I'm going that way. I'm not going to fight it. The easy path says, well, altcoins performed best in the last year, so I'm going to be in altcoins. The easy path says, it doesn't matter if I'm in Solana, ADA, AVAX, C, Sway, whatever I like, I'm just going to be in it, regardless of what media says, regardless of what influencers say, regardless of what YouTube videos say, regardless of what current price is, because we're not in altcoin season yet, so current price, as long as it's not getting absolutely dominated, if it's showing signs of life, current price doesn't matter, right? The easy path says that, okay, we're just going to pick some tokens based on good fundamentals and good tokenomics, protect ourselves, lower risk, and that's it. And we're not going to check our charts, and we're not going to question our investments, and we're not going to do anything. Because let's say you make $1 million in crypto this year, or in 2025. Let's say you make $1 million and you make it on the hard path. You make it on the hard path where you're day trading every day, grinding meme coins, grinding NFTs. Well, what do you do the next time around? Or what do you do next year? Do you keep doing that? Do you want crypto and crypto investing to become your day job? Not me. Not me. Definitely not me. I don't want that. If I make the million or the 100x that I'd like to make this cycle, then I would like to make it the easy way. And I don't care if there's a way I could have made more money or an investment that could have gave me, $10 million instead of $1 million. Or if I could have had 1,000x if I would have invested in this and taken a little more risk. I don't want any of that. I would rather take the easy path where I do like 1 hour of work a week investing in crypto so that when I make it, when I do my 100x on my portfolio, maybe cash out a couple 100,000, couple million, the next year I just do the same thing. The easy work, put the million in the bank to start an interest, and then I just keep doing my 1 hour a week of crypto stuff and just keep it simple. To me, the best thing that we can do is keep crypto as simple as possible. There's always going to be people telling you to swap to this network or buy this token or do this. And without a good plan, without good conviction, without good strategy, you're always going to be on the hard path because you're going to be questioning your own path, you're going to be changing direction, and you're going to be chasing what other people are telling you to do. How many times in life has chasing what other people told you to do been a net positive thing? There's some times where peer pressure can be good, sure. I get scared of a couple things. Like, if you know me well, I don't really like flying. Flying is something that makes me a little nervous. And so people push me to travel and to fly, and I have great experiences. That's a great reason to be pressured by others. But in your investing life, in your money life, has that ever worked out for you? Has it ever worked out for you, right? It puts you through stress, puts you through uncertainty, volatility, comparison, a ton of emotions. What we want to do is make crypto as easy as possible so that we can control our emotions, have good mindset. This puts you into the path of the best investor you could possibly be. Do you think Warren Buffett gets emotional when his net worth drops $1 billion? No. So why should you be emotional when your crypto portfolio drops $1,000? And so what I suggest to you is to get off the social media, because those influencers, they want you to be emotional. They want to get an engagement. They want to get a reaction. They want to get a piece of the pie out of you. Would you rather have more stress and more money, or less stress and just a little bit less money? If I told you you could take the hard path and make $1 million next year, or you take the easy path and make 700,000, which one would you choose? I would choose the 700,000. I would prefer to do less work, less time, less stress, and do more with my life. This is the opportunity you have in front of you. And that opportunity is going to be true in 2025. There's going to be a lot of things popping up, NFT projects, meme coins, pre-sales, new projects that are all going to be trying to grab your attention. They want your attention, and when they get your attention, they want your investment, they want your money. What I did really poorly in 2021 is I was emotional. I was looking at the new things and saying, oh, those new things can make me a lot of money. Well, the odds are the majority of them don't. The odds are the majority of them don't. And so sticking with the tried and true investment plan, the DeFi products, the DPIN products, the projects that were around have been around for a year, right? And have delivered an actual product. Put this game on easy mode. Put crypto on easy mode. There's always going to be somebody who makes more money than you, does it better, or does it a different way. And that's okay. There's always going to be somebody out there who's got 10 Porsches instead of you having 7, right? And so you just got to ask yourself what's important in life. Do you want to take the hard path of crypto, or do you want to take the easy path? Crypto is just one tool to achieve a desired outcome. There's always going to be more opportunities, more cryptos to invest in, more cycles, more money. And if you got to work your 9 to 5 for one more year, is that really going to be that bad of a situation? The last thing I would say to you is all of this boils down to having fear. If you have fear in your investments, if you have fear in your strategy, if you have fear in the plan, then you're probably going to take the hard path, because you're not going to trust I'm a Christian, so you're not going to trust God, you're not going to trust yourself and the abilities that all this has been put in your path. Okay? And you don't have to be a Christian for that to be true. You can choose to trust this path that you're on, to trust your investments, or to say, hey, I made those investments, I wasn't really thinking right. Let me recircle this real quick. Let me get the portfolio in check before the big bull run. And then I'm just going to leave it at that, trust myself, do the analysis one time, and then be happy with the outcome. Because all we can do is put in inputs. If you're on the easy path, all you can do is put in inputs. All you can do is try. All you can do is trust. All you can do is have faith. And so why not make this portfolio as easy as possible? For me, this looks like I have Bitcoin and I have Ethereum. Those are my risk hedges. Let's say that's about 50% of my portfolio. The other 50% of my portfolio is risk on, baby. Let's get this thing as risky as possible. For example, Cardano is the place where I focused a lot of my attention. I've taken all of my ADA and swapped it all for Cardano native tokens under $50 million market cap. There's only 4 tokens that I think are eligible for my investment on Cardano, and there's probably over 100 projects on Cardano. So what I've done is I've taken this game and put it on easy mode. It doesn't matter if a new project comes out tomorrow, if an influencer DMs me and says, hey, check this out, or if somebody posts on YouTube or Twitter and they're like, this is the new project I've made 100% on. I do not care. Okay? DM me. Suggest me a product. I'll be nice. I'll just say, okay, that sounds good or something. But really, I do not care. I might look at it. I might say, I might check it out and do an analysis on it and check it out. But there are 4, 5, maybe 6 at the most products I'd invested on Cardano. And that's just because I want this game on easy mode. I know that there's a scenario where some random project totally pops off and does 1000x. And I am totally fine missing that product because I don't want to stress about what's going on with the team or with the project because it's such a small market cap. It hasn't delivered a product and it's brand new. By investing in all these new things, you're putting the game on easy mode. And my suggestion to you, my suggestion to my younger, early 20s self back in 2021 in crypto is to put the game on easy mode. Buy a little Bitcoin, buy a little Ethereum, buy a little ADA, buy a little stuff that is very low risk in crypto. And then with all your risky stuff, just trust your gut and only be in projects that you can analyze and say, that right there's a good investment. And if you don't know how to analyze a project, down in the description, I have the Crypto 100x Blueprint Checklist. 7 steps to 100x your portfolio. It's all the things I look at. Fundamental analysis, tokenomic analysis, what's the chart going on, what's the market direction. These are the steps. I wish somebody would have told me, a couple years ago that these are the only things you need to look at and these are the only things you need to care about. I really hope this resonates with you, and I really hope you're not on the hard path of crypto. The easy path is the better way. When you're 40 or 50, or even when you're like 30, you're not going to want to do this crypto game all day. And so I would highly suggest learning how to do the easy path before it gets too late. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.